Hello everyone. This is a quick video on how to do the ERD assignment. The purpose of this assignment is for you to learn, on the one hand, how to create an ERD, but also on the other hand, for you to understand its role in creating and managing a database. The first thing that you want to do is to navigate over to the Lucid chart. Your actual landing page of the Lucid chart may look a little bit different because I'm already logged in. And you can create um, an account, both paid and free. So if you like, you can create a free account. But anyway, you want to create a new one. So just click on a new and Lucid chart document here. And as you can see, you can only create 3 of them. So I'm going to have to delete some of these. So I'm just going to delete a couple of these here quick. And then maybe here. And then I'm just going to create a new one. And you'll be just basically, I'm just asking you to create this, right? So the process of doing that is to simply drag and drop. But uh, your landing page may not have all of the shapes that you need in order to create this. So if you don't see, which I don't see here, you need to add, click on this to add some shapes you're going to need, particularly these tables. So click on here and then click on the entity relationship. Okay, and see right here. Okay, so once you see this, we probably don't need these shapes here, and we probably don't need this flow chart. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You need to click on this guy because we need 1, 2, 3 column, which is this what it is. So you can just create one here, click and drag and drop, and then one more right here. Okay, and then you can fill in the uh, content here. You can say customer, and this would be, you can name it whatever you want, order, and then see what this guy is, a product, right? So I can double click on here and say product, okay? And then if you want to, let me bring this out a little bit more so you can see a little easier, spread this guy out. And then you can provide the column names. And if you want to, you can, oops, let me pause here. You can click over here and then you can grab the corner to make it a little bit bigger if you like. And then you can click over here and then you start typing whatever you want to type in. In this case, this would be a customer ID. And then you can do, so these are the column names. And this guy here is the key column. So I want this to be a primary key. And this is the data type column. So I'm going to give it an integer. So integer. And then no key for this one. This one would be a first name. First name. I want the data type to be variable character here. And I want that to be 25 in length. And you can always change it to later to different kind or different length here. So I'm going to fill that in. I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch those. And once you get over here and you only have like 1, 2, 3 default, but I need one more. So you come over here, you can increase this to a 4, then it gives you an extra line, right? So, and then this could be a foreign key. This would be the order ID, and this would be what did we say? This would be integer, right? So this actually should be changed to integer here. Okay, and I want that integer to be, yeah, just integer, okay? And for right now, it doesn't really matter what you put in as long as you kind of know how to do it. But we'll talk about why it needs to be changed to integer later on. But anyway, so this would be changed to this guy here. So I filled that in. Already did that. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger here, like this, and maybe move this guy a little bit to the right. This would be a primary key, and this would be the order ID, and this would be integer. Now the reason why, since I already kind of mentioned it, the reason why this needs to be integer is because this order ID is over here, the primary key of the other table, which the foreign key is referring to. So that's the reason why it needs to be matching. These two need to match over here. But anyway, so this would be a foreign key, customer ID integer, and this would be another foreign key, product ID, and I want this to be integer, right? So I'm going to do this guy here as well. Let me put this guy out this way, and maybe this way here, so you can see. But anyway, let me see if I can make it here, make it a little bit bigger. I want this to be a primary key, product ID integer probably. This one nothing. This one is a description, variable character, length of 25. And I think I should make it a little bit bigger here. Oops. Then this is probably nothing. This is a to t. This would be a variable character 25. Again, I ran out of space here, so here's a fourth. I'm going to click this guy here and then make it a 4. It gives me a new, and I want to make that a foreign key, and I want to make this order ID probably integer, right? This guy here is the primary key, but this needs to be a foreign key because this is going to be related to this one, and these two need to match here. The reason why I have two foreign keys here is because this table is related to this table and this table, so I'm going to use both of them. These two need to match over here. These two need to match over here. But anyway, so in terms of the relationship, this guy is a one and only one, 0 or many, right? So all you have to do is just put your cursor here and then click it and drag it over to the wherever you want to go and let it go, and then click, and it gives you that default value. But we want to change to not just a 1, but only 1 here. Let's see. We can go to see this guy here. Oh, I think it's this guy here. So we want to make it to hold on a second. All right. So when you want to change this a relationship, just click on them, and then it gives you two options here. So this is the left and this is the right. So we want to make it a this guy here on the left, and you want to make it a this guy here with a 0 or many crow's foot. Same thing here. You have to be this way, so I'm going to put it on here a little bit and make it a just, it doesn't matter which way you want to go because you're going to have to fix it. But anyway, so this will, I want this to be a 0 or many or 0, and I want this guy to be a just a 1 or many, right? So I think it's this guy here, right? So this is, you don't really want this to happen for future product, but I'm just doing it only because I have it over here. And the reason why you don't want to do it this way in the future is because we don't want many-to-many relationship. But anyway, so this is basically what you need to create. And so this is the ERD diagram here. Okay, so, but what I'd like you to do is to sit down here. A really neat feature called export. So what this does for you is it creates it translates, make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, there you go. It translates this table, ERD table, into a SQL script automatically. And all you have to do is to click on this export, just like that. Click. And then the next thing you want to do is it translates it automatically for you. All you have to do is to select which platform you're going to be using. You can use any one of these, but for our class, we're using SQL Server. So just click on this guy here, and you click on the copy to clipboard, and you're done. Okay. Well, how do you know you're done? Because you can, let's see, pause here for a little bit. So I just opened up a text editor here, and all you have to do is just right click on and paste. There's a script right there, right? Which is how to translate all this, and you don't have to write any of these, okay? But anyway, so that's what that is. But I'd like you to check, verify this, right? So the way you want to go verify is to use the SQL fiddle. So we'll navigate over there, and you can click here. But before you actually type it in, you want to select the right platform. So choose a SQL Server, click here, right click on it, and paste it, and build a schema. Okay, and lo and behold, it has created the 3 tables here. Now, it doesn't do you any good because there's no data in any of these tables, right? But at least it verifies that you do have this, right? So you want to be able to see this. So that's a good thing. Okay. Let's see here. Once you have this already, then you can actually try it on the SQL Server. So let me bring that up and see in a minute. Actually, maybe you should see. So I'm starting this here. And I'm going to start. And I'll see you when it's all set up. So I started my virtual machine, and I'm going to connect to the SQL Server. And you can see, database here. You can right click on it, new database, and give it a name, say testing 1 or something like that. And so there's testing 1. You can click on here, and you can do new query, and you can right click on it. Well, hold on. Okay, so if I right click on it, there's nothing to paste, right? So I need to bring the script that I downloaded, copied from the SQL Server, to the here. So let me show you how to do that. Give me 1 second. So here is the text editor. I'm going to save it. Save. And I'm going to save it on the share folder. And I'm just going to call it a SQL test. Okay. And then I'm going to minimize this guy here. I'm going to minimize this a little bit. I'm going to go to the folder. I'm going to go to my share folder, date here, and this is what it is, right? So I'm going to right click on it, copy it, close this guy out, and paste. And I'm going to open this up, and there it is. So I'm going to right click on it, copy it, maybe minimize it for now, and paste. So there is the script. And all you need to do is to click on the execute, and there is an error. So let's see what happened. Okay, so this is the typo. I don't know why there's a typo, but anyway, so it should be varchar, not varchar. So I'm going to fix this guy here. Maybe that is a good mistake. But anyway, once you change it, you can do an execute. Let's hold on a second. Here's another one. So maybe I did it too quick, or it didn't translate quick. Car here. Okay, so let's give that a try. There it is. Okay, so now we have a. So this is what you want to do. You want to take a screenshot of this, and that is successfully created. But anyway, to verify this, you can open this guy here and click on the tables here, and notice that there is a 3 tables. You can right click on here, and select the top 1000, and it'll issue that command. But as you can see, there is nothing there. Okay, so hopefully that kind of showed you how to do it, and maybe even how to troubleshoot some of the error messages. All right, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.